Well, hello, and welcome back to another exciting episode of our weekly entertainment podcast we call it Spitball Media. That's where we're going to spit out the top entertainment stories, watch cool movie trailers, discuss things we've seen, never giving away the plots, never giving the goods away. We like that. We want you to find these things for yourself. My name is John Draper. I am in 16 feet of pure white snow. Shah, how much snow did you guys get? I got about 29 inches up here. And for me, that's a regular day. But for the snow, it's unusual.
Yeah, we didn't get that much. We got probably like maybe, I don't know, 16 to 18 inches, 20 inches maybe something. You know?
Kidding? You could go in shorts in that weather. Of course,
yeah,
it's also -5. It's also -5. So
yeah, it's definitely cold as hell. But
yeah,
it's the Northeast, man. We're used to it, man. We get it every year. So
I know. And of course, the Midwest King himself, Shah Bryan, he just got a haircut. He looks like a military guy that's just going out trying to get a job at the old Home Depot now that he's back home permanently and his wife stopped cheating on him while he was overseas. Shah, how much snow did you get?
Only about 8 to 10 inches, surprisingly. Yeah.
Bisho looks like he might be on the aircraft carrier that's going to Iran. You look like you might be.
Yeah, Bisho looks like he's going to be giving status sit rep reports. You know,
I was going to make a different joke about being on the streets in a particular city in a particular northern state right now, but I figured I wouldn't get us canceled off of YouTube because Shah's already had.
Yeah, we're dealing with enough. We're dealing with enough.
By the way, I should probably mention this so people don't think I blocked them. So
yes, you might want to mention it.
If I've fell off of your algorithm, I've been kicked off of both Facebook and Instagram.
Can't imagine why.
So, yeah. So all my shit's gone, all my pictures, all my memories of my dogs, everything. I don't have anything anymore, man. It's fucking terrible.
You are appealing. Did they say what was the? I don't want to get you in more trouble, but what was like the thing that put them over the edge?
I don't know how to say this without us getting canceled on here. Bisho, how should I phrase this? They said that I was posting content that could be
violence,
like harmful,
violence,
minors.
To minors.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Because I guess I was posting like the pictures of like the dead kids that died in Iran. I guess people were,
and that's considered harmful to like.
Yeah, but it's like, bro, I'm not posting. I'm reposting a fucking story. Like it's.
Yeah. How fucking corporate is that? They're pissed at you for posting pictures instead of the people that are actually doing the fucking shit.
Well, that's the world. I mean, that's kind of the world we live in.
But I don't know if that is the reason. I'm assuming that's what the harm was because that's all I can think of, obviously.
Unbelievable. Of all people, too. Just so terrible.
I don't even have fucking kids.
Well, we got some updates here. Shah is going to be dropping that Q&A show about the situation on the ground in Iran.
I should be specific. It said violence towards
violence. Yeah.
Like I was like imagine if I posted a clip of me like beating my kid or something. That's what.
Yeah, no, of course, which would never happen. But Shah's going to be recording for the Patreon, which you need to go to patreon.com/spitballmedia, $5 a month. Shah's going to be recording a special episode this weekend. Answering questions. There could be very, very big things happening between now and then as we record this live on Thursday night. Shah's doing the show on Sunday. And then the following weekend, we're going to do the January Q&A. I plan on doing a little something for you guys in February. As we're recording this right now, my album is coming out February 28th. But, once we get a little bit more, my re-release, it's getting announced tomorrow on a label. So you want to go to Light the Fuse Records there and pre-order, my 35th anniversary record there. I haven't aged a day. I looked just like this at 19 years old. So, but please go to patreon.com/spitballmedia, $5 a month. We're excited to do the Q&A. We got some big stuff happening. And of course, we appreciate all of the support. So you want to go to patreon.com/spitballmedia, $5, just $5. You can't get a foot long, but you can get thousands of hours of exclusive entertainment content. So yes, once I get the link up, I'm going to send it. We'll add it to the page there. I'll start promoting it. But I have to be diligent because, I'm on. The labels asked us not to promote it personally for a little bit. They want to get their pre-orders out and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm excited. So, Bisho, who's hanging out with us tonight? Oh, chat room.
We got Donald Q. Stoney, Esquire.
We need him in here every week. He knows that we always get into legality issues. Maybe he can help Shah.
Ryan Keefe 2102.
Old friend there, Ryan Keefe. Know him. He's a good guy.
We got Coke Hogan, brother.
Coke Hogan. That's not going to work for me, brother.
We got Chris Matthews.
Old friend Chris Matthews. I'm sure he's very excited about the Orioles baseball season coming up.
Emmanuel Rojas.
Mario Rojas, you better buy my record, buddy. 35 years in the making. New York hardcore.
We got Fatty 1977. Good old Chris.
Fatty. He's another one. He's got to get that record. I'm sure he's going to love it.
Mr. Isaacs.
Mr. Isaacs, old friend right there. OG right there, Mr. Isaacs. Hey now.
Which he's usually doing jiu-jitsu tonight, so thanks for joining us.
Oh, maybe he's snowed in as well.
Let's see. Hey now, Rich Dow.
Rich Dow. He just did a podcast with Chris Matthews. I shared the link. I was looking at the clips today.
He did. Joseph the Punches.
The Joseph Punches. Joseph Joey Punches. Joey P. Punches.
And we have Eric Araka Blue.
Oh, that's funny. Mr. Isaacs is like, yeah, dude, I was snowed in. That's why Who was that? Who else is in there, P-Show?
Someone dropped in right at the beginning, said stay warm. Araka Blue.
Oh, Araka Blue. Well, boom shakalaka to you, Araka Blue. Chris Matthews buying the album. Yes, well, I'll get that link up. It's going to be on Instagram. We were just running the ads tonight. What do you see these ads? There's an ad of me. I'm like 20 years old. I'm wearing this Fly Punisher shirt. And again, this is 1990. And I'm jumping up with my Vans. And I dress exactly the same. It's just the strangest thing. But the ad of me with my dreads, my braids, maybe you could put that in the Patreon, Bisha. I'll send it to you because they pulled that ad because they said the picture wasn't good enough. But it's me with my braids. You know, like I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'll send it to you. You can put it in the Patreon.
I'm having a hard time imagining you with the braids there, man.
I was on like a mini tour, and this girl that I really wanted to fuck was in but she was hooking up with my manager, and she was definitely like, you noticed her, and I had like big like Kramer hair. And I was like, oh, you should just braid my hair. We're going to be in the car for like 6 hours. So she braided it. And then I showed up to the show, and Paul Bearer of Sheer Terror, the real Paul Bearer of Sheer Terror, who's an interesting character, made fun of me the second I got out of the van. And I said, what? You know, it was a long ride. And he goes, yeah, you just happen to have 500 fucking rubber bands in your pocket, too. I'll never forget that. Guy, it was just such a great insult. But I thought I looked cool until I got out of the van. But yeah, we got an exciting show for you guys tonight. Put all the troubles of the world to the side. All the troubles of the world to the side. Because we got backlogged with some banging ass trailers, Bisha Brian.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how we're going to get through this one, but we're going to fucking do it. First, did you want to talk about a movie you saw over the weekend?
Yes. So a lot of you, maybe not necessarily in this chat right now, but a lot of people, guys, had Bone Lake in their top 10 and had sent me even DMs going, dude, you need to watch Bone Lake. We watched the trailer. Looked like a slasher. We were kind of into it. It is on Netflix. And I will say, this movie has like an 84 shot Rotten Tomatoes. And I fell out of this movie halfway through. And it's a great plot. The opening is hot shit. There is such an interesting kill scene in the first 1 minute and 30 seconds of this that starts with murder, nude murder. I'm talking balls are involved, Shah. Like somebody's balls are involved in a murder. Like, I don't want to ruin it, but
yeah, I heard it's a very horny movie.
It is. It's pervy. Yeah.
That's what I heard. I heard it's like very almost like
it has a very big sexual story to it. The plot's great. Execution was not for me, guys. I don't know. And if people here who liked it, loved it, a lot of people had this B show in their top 10. I'll tell you the thing that ruined it for me. I'm just going to say it without giving the context of it. The acting was fucking terrible. And this girl, the main girl, has been in a lot of shit. But there's only 4 to 6 speaking parts in the whole movie. And 80% of these people seem like they had day jobs.
Yeah, I didn't recognize anyone in this movie. And the only other person I saw really talking about this was Sam. And he basically said, like that certainly was a movie I just watched. You know, very horny, but like nothing really of substance. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a one tissue movie, Shah. There's a lot of sexuality in the movie. It's part of the story, and then the ending is a reveal, and it's a good reveal. But Shah, we've talked about this. I think we're just too deep in the paint to let bad acting go. I don't, and this was not didn't look like a tiny budget to me at all.
That's what I was going to ask you next. Was it like an independent, low budget movie? Because I didn't really hear
Didn't
much
feel
about
like it.
this at all.
Didn't feel like it
Really?
at all.
I didn't hear much about it at all. Did it get a wide release as far as like theatrical, or was it just limited?
I'm not sure, dude, but it got very good reviews. I'm telling you, if you go and look at the reviews,
Yeah.
people really like this movie, guys. Like it was on a lot of people's lists for top 10.
Because I saw
and
the
when
movie poster before, and the movie poster looked really cheap. That's why I was thinking
Hmm.
it's like a low budget movie, because it kind of looked kind of cheesy.
It's it's two couples. That's all I'm gonna say. There's two couples. They don't know each other. They find themselves in a circumstance. And what is it, B show? Am I right? 84?
84% critic, but
Critics.
60% audience score.
Yeah, that sounds
So-
about right, honestly, B show. Because again, if they got better acting in this, you'd be like, wow, this was a great plot, very interesting story.
But see that confuses me. You're saying the acting was terrible, but the critics are saying this is really good, and the audience is just
The
saying
story,
it was
the
terrible.
critics, I think, are in love with the story. It's an interesting story.
Really?
It is a
Okay.
very interesting story. Yeah, it's not a. I'm telling you guys, you're not gonna. When it comes together and they reveal the plot, you're gonna be like, "Ooh, this is interesting." Like it's not what you think. We're cryptic on purpose here to not ruin the experience for people. And it's funny. My brother Joe said, "You know what I really love about your show is you'll make a recommendation, but you won't ruin it for anybody. You like." And I'm like, "Yeah, that sucks. Like I don't want anyone to ruin it."
And I
gonna
love their show. I love their reviews and shit, but like,
Yeah.
if we're telling people to go watch it because it's good, I'm not going to tell them what the fucking point of the movie is. You know?
Yeah, I think you guys should watch it because it's about 90 minutes. It's not badly made. They have a very cool song in there, OG punk song, Sex and Violence, which is the movie is literally shot Sex and Violence. That's the fucking movie.
Is it rated R? I assume.
Yeah, oh yeah. That first 2 minutes, you know why it's rated R. First 2 minutes.
Well, yeah. I mean, if it's got dick and balls and violence,
It's got titties and dick and balls in the first 90 seconds. I'm serious.
You didn't like this? This sounds right up your alley.
It gets, dude. Like the main couple are very unlikable. I don't know if that's on purpose. The main guy, awful actor. The main girl, I think they made her. She's obviously a lot better looking than she portrays in this because the other girl is the sex symbol girl, smoking hot, fucking smoking hot. But then her boyfriend is some of the worst acting I've ever seen. B-show. Like, I got so annoyed with this acting, like the woodenness, like even the great plot didn't save it for me. But it's on Netflix. I think people should watch it.
That's really surprising. A movie that would get that highest score for the critics, man. Yeah, I can't get past that. I don't know anything about it, so I can't comment. But like, it's so bizarre.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Like,
it's interesting though. Like I said, I'm probably being a little too hard on the movie. Honestly, like I'm probably being a little too hard on it because it opens up with a banger and then it's a lot of and you don't know what's going on, and then it gets very horny. It gets very horny, and then basically, the reveal. And the reveal's great. And there's some gore towards the end, but the acting, I think, honestly, it's the acting. The acting, I couldn't get past the acting. Don Stoney's like Drapes wants Bone Lake 2 with Daniel Day-Lewis. Yes, can we get Jesse Buckley in this? Yes, if Jesse Buckley was in this, I'm hearing like a noise. What is that noise? Oh, it's not like a heater or something.
I was on mute.
No idea what you're talking about.
It's gotta be in your. Yeah, it's probably in your.
No, it's not. My heater's off. Hey, B-Show, I can't see the private chat. Why is that?
Not sure. Maybe because I forgot to drop the shit in there. There we go.
Oh, okay. So anyway, check it out. If you want to check it out, that's fine. I do want to also point out that 28 years later, the Bone Temple, while people are fawning over it, fell off to about $1 million and change shot in the second weekend. It's a colossal box office failure, and yet it's beloved by the audience.
Which sucks because that kind of leads me to believe that this is probably going to be the last one. I don't see like a third one coming out if this one was a
They
colossal
think they
failure.
greenlit the third one already, pre-production. That's what they're saying. They think they greenlit it already, regardless. But I'm so excited for you and B Show to see this movie, Shah. I just think it's just so it's going to be talked about for a long time, man. I don't care about the box office, honestly. It's not reflective of the film. Can you think of a time, Shah? I guess I think I might know the answer for you of when there was a movie that had such a big impact on you, but was recognized as a colossal failure in terms of monetarily.
The immediate one that I can think of that I always go to is Men. 'Cause I fucking love that
I was
movie.
gonna. I thought you were gonna say Bo is Afraid.
No, because I mean, no, because I wasn't as obsessed with that. Like Men was like one of my favorite movies.
Oh my god, yeah, we were obsessed with it
in the last probably 10 years. You know what I mean? Like
maybe
15 years.
Yeah, no,
and that was a huge failure. That made like $3 million in the theater. That
huge
was
failure.
failure.
But it doesn't have the lineage of 28 years later behind it. This movie's got decades of fandom.
Yeah, no, it was a lower budget movie too, compared to
small market.
Years. But,
yeah, small market, very few people in it. I think there's only about 4 to 5 speaking parts in Men, since one man plays every man in it practically. That Rory Calhoun, what the fuck his name is. Bisho, can you think of a movie that you fucking loved, but then saw that it failed miserably?
Not off the top of my head. I'm surprised at a lot of movies lately, especially movies that seem to get big press. Like we see a lot of hype for a lot of movies, and then they come out and it seems like with a whimper. I know Together, they said did amazing, but it was a really small success. It didn't make a ton of money.
Didn't take
so
money.
I mean, it seems like every year there's more and more. And I don't know if it's just because of the amount of movies that come out and there's just not enough bandwidth for people to pay attention. But I'm just surprised at the volume of the movies that go seemingly unnoticed. That's the thing that surprises me.
Yeah, I mean, look, they're all fighting for box office. This weekend, I think we got some big movies. The Sam Raimi movie is getting incredible reviews. And
Send Help, I think
Send Help is getting incredible reviews. I think it opens this weekend. I'm not going to be checking that out. I don't have any time this weekend. I'm going to try to watch the Rumble. And of course, the weather permitting. But hey, let's get on to our trailers. So we have a dick ton of trailers across the spectrum here. But I thought this would be funny to start with this because I actually find these movies fun. And I remember the original of this movie, which I'm shocked to believe that something so stupid has 5, kind of like Sharknado. But for those of you that have been waiting for this moment, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes has a brand new movie. Shah, have you seen the original?
Yeah, I haven't seen the original in a long time. I saw it when I was a kid. But
Me too.
Return of the Killer Tomatoes I've seen recently again.
Okay. Did you know there
which one had wasn't DiCaprio in one of them?
George Clooney is in one of them.
George Clooney, yeah. I knew somebody famous.
He's in Return. That was the
whatever,
80s
man.
one.
Get out of here, B-Show. I knew it was one of those fucking famous bastards.
Well, I mean, they're both A-list, male celebrities there. B-Show, have you seen the original?
Yeah, it's been a long time. And I wasn't laughing at you because you confused DiCaprio and Clooney. I just didn't realize Clooney was in a movie like that. So.
I thought you were laughing at me for not remembering which one it was.
Yeah,
George Clooney's in it, dude. It's fucking.
Well, Clooney was also on the reboot of Facts of Life, so he's not exactly.
Well, Brad Pitt was in Cutting Class. They've all done some.
Brad Pitt was in some indie shit for sure. He was in a movie. I think Ricky Schroeder played his brother in a low budget movie, a small movie. Anyway, this is the brand new Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, and I think this looks fun. I would totally watch this. I'm already laughing.
I can't believe this is a thing.
It's a thing. Oh my god.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh god.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
Yeah, baby. This will make more money than the Bone Temple. That's.
What?
I'm recognizing Eric Roberts is in this.
Jesus Christ!
Of the Killer
You recognize the woman? You know who the woman is?
Is that
Wanda Sykes
from the Jeffersons?
No. It's Will Smith's mom, Fresh Prince.
The one who got fired, or the second one?
No, the original.
original
That's
mom?
Aunt Viv. No, that's Aunt Viv. His
Aunt Viv.
mom.
Oh, his mom.
In the intro.
Yeah.
Wow, and I recognize a character actor in there who's in a lot of stuff too. The bald guy. Bisho, I think that's going to be fun to watch, man.
That looks like absolute dog shit, but
Awesome.
I think it's going to be in the Toxic Avenger type of way. I don't know. Look, I recognize Daniel Roebuck. He's been in some B horror movies. He was the new Grandpa Munster. So
yes,
he's fine.
Didn't he also steal Pee-wee's bicycle?
No. In fact, I did think one of the guys looked like Francis Buxton, but no, it wasn't him. But no, you know what? I like the original. I don't remember much about it other than being like ridiculous. Yeah. So I guess I would watch this, but I'm not rushing out to the theater to see it.
No, I don't think it's going to theaters, Bisho. I think it's a streaming.
Theater.
If you think,
Starter, man.
Yeah,
it's going exclusively to off-brand Apple Watches.
Yeah, I don't know why you assumed this was going to theaters.
That's going to get released to DVD only, bro. Not even Blu-ray.
This is the only DVD blockbuster Best Buy's going to carry.
Yeah, Shah, but this looks like something fun to throw on and just like get drunk and fucking laugh, right?
Yeah, I mean, if it didn't have the connection to like the franchise of Killer Tomatoes, like I probably would never watch it, but it has that. I have that nostalgic connection to it.
I do too.
I remember the cartoons too. I used to watch the cartoons when I was a kid.
For some reason,
I had tapes of it. For some reason, I had tapes of it in Germany. I don't know how the fuck I got.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Jesus. So. Well, I'll tell you what. If it's available over the summer, we'll do a watch. I'm sure it's only about an hour and 20 minutes. I will try to figure out a preferred watch. But a more palatable trailer is a Canadian horror film called Son of Sarah. This looks like a creepy fucking movie. It caught my attention. It's by a director called Houston Bone, and it's about a pregnant woman whose life turns into a bloody nightmare attending a dinner party. And chaos ensues, people. So we want to check that out. This is called Son of Sarah, and I think it's called Son of Sarah Volume 1. I could be wrong there.
Yeah, Volume 1. I had a hard time finding it because it was restricted, so give me a second.
Oh, yeah, it's probably got, I think it's got some gore in it. Got a little gore in there, B-Show.
Here we go.
Look at this. Is this a great way to open a fucking trailer or what, guys?
Damn.
Right? Dude, no credits, no nothing. Just this fucking crazy graphic of this woman choking on her own hair. Jesus Christ.
Or is it her hair?
Yeah, this is actually a scene that they're using for the trailer, so. And I like this music. Wow. Very gruesome graphic here of a woman vomiting hair. Yeah, that's all they're giving you. Yeah. Yeah. Shah, I think that's fucking very effective. Yeah, that's the fucking trailer.
So, I've watched this one documentary. I forget which country it was from. I think it was maybe Indonesia. But basically they had some kind of witchcraft going on where the witch would lift this curse from you, and her method was making your hair pop out of your throat. So there's some
Jesus Christ, are you serious?
Connection to this. Yeah, look it up. That's definitely like, obviously I don't believe it, but like it's a thing. And they put an egg in your mouth too at the same time for some reason.
I've heard of the egg thing. Yeah, the egg
in the mouth, life. And then they pull hair out of your mouth, like a gigantic clog of hair, and apparently when the hair is released, the curse is gone. So
like
this is
Roto-Rooter?
Yeah. I'm Italian, so I do that. What she just did, I do that every day as an Italian man, Bisho.
Hair on your throat. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
That looks weird. I don't know anything about it.
I like the music a lot.
I like the music too, but like, look, we've talked about trailers the past couple of years where it seems like they give you a lot, but without telling you anything.
Right.
This almost seems like they didn't give us anything other than just some gross out shit. So I'm gonna have to see more on this one.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll get a more fleshed out trailer. What are you saying, Shah?
Do you think this has any kind of like biblical connections?
It might.
Son of Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah is spelled like I think
Isaac.
Sarah in the Bible.
Well, Sarah in the Bible.
B-Show, there is an actual trailer now. There is a trailer.
All right. Do you have a link, or I can go try to fetch it?
Let me see if I can get this over to you. Hold on.
While you're talking, it says that it's a pregnant.
Oh no, there isn't a trailer. I apologize. There isn't a trailer. They put this out in lieu of a trailer. Sorry.
Okay. Description on X said that it's a pregnant woman who gets invited to a dinner party, and then some weird shit happens.
Yeah, like shit
That's
starts
it.
happening to her at the dinner party. I'm gonna go with witchcraft though, Shah. I feel like this is witchcraft is gonna be the thing now the next couple of years.
And I think it's been the thing for a couple of years. Well, not necessarily witchcraft. I guess cults and the
Hmm.
occult. But I was more so hoping. I guess maybe coming off the high of the Carpenter's Son with Nicolas Cage. I was trying to make the biblical connection. I was
Yeah,
hoping
it
that
might.
was
You
gonna
might
be
be
the case.
right. You might be right. Oh, Kevco TV just joined us. He just saw Send Help. He said he recommends it. Yeah, it's getting great reviews, Kevco. We did mention that early, and we are some Sam Raimi people, me and B Show at least.
Yeah.
Anyway, a trailer leaked today for a series on the BBC on maybe one of my favorite books growing up. I'm sure we've all had to read it as it was required reading in most public schools for generations now. Now, there's been different alliterations of this story, and actually, the Showtime series about the girls seems like it's very inspired by this. I always forget what that's called. What the fuck
Yellow
is that called?
Jackets.
Yellow Jackets. I never remember the name of that fucking show. But there is a new Lord of the Flies. It's a mini series. It's a series now on the BBC. And Shah, have you read? We had to read Lord of the Flies for curriculum. Are you a fan of the story?
I definitely read it in school. I do like the story. I
Oh,
have the movie. I've never seen the movie though.
yeah.
It's
Which
in
one
the
you talking about? The
Criterion
'80s
Collection.
one? The '80s one or the original? The one from the
Well, I think it's
'60s?
no, the original one, like the one from the '60s.
Yeah, it's black and white. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the story. Bisha, I'm sure you had to read it. It was curricula all across, I think, the country and abroad.
Yeah, I remember the general story. I don't think I ever saw the movies though.
There's a few of them. There's a few of them. There was a remake, I think, in the '80s, and of course, the original is fantastic. I'm a big fan of this. I was worried that they would maybe 2020 it up. It doesn't look like it. You be the judge. This is the new Lord of the Flies series, I believe, coming to the BBC. I love this
We're
visual
having
right
a
off the
meeting.
bat.
Don't join in. We're on an island and there's no people here.
Oh my
Does that
God.
sound like 8 jobs? Yes, I'd like to be chief. There's more littlings than I remember when we planned. We need to think about
This is
food
such a
and
fucked up
shelter. We
story.
need to help each other. We need to be good campmates. We're going to
Like,
hunt pigs. and get meat for
Juxtaposing like these
everybody.
angelic
Don't you feel
little
it, Jack?
kids
Yeah.
to what is
When you're
By the
going
way,
on.
this looks gorgeous, guys.
You're on your own.
I am a hunter. You're the chief. You're a failure. I don't want this.
Oh
I
boy.
never wanted this.
Poor piggy. Oh, there's the pig's head. Wow. Shah, I think the visuals there look like they put some money into this fucking thing.
Yeah, my only complaint was like the color grading and also like the saturation is like fucking skyrocketed, dude. I think the saturation could be toned down a little bit because I don't know. I usually like colorful movies. This just seemed like it was just fucking way out in the open. So it looked all right though. I mean, I didn't know there was a 1990 remake. Actually, I'd rather check.
Yeah, it was
that out.
90. I thought it was the 80s. I've seen both.
I've seen
The
both.
remake is good. I have to say, B Show, I mean, obviously we haven't seen this yet, but this looks very much like the original and very much like the reboot. They did not look like they're deviating here for sensibility reasons.
I mean, it's interesting. It's not like you can take this story, other than maybe they're dressed because they look like newsies in the fucking 50s or something, but 30s. I don't know how you would update this for modern audiences other than changing the formula, but you can't really do that and tell the story the right way, I don't think. Because then you wind up with Yellow Jackets or something like that. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just always something creepy about these angelic-looking kids with these bright eyes and, like, bright blue eyes.
We
and
have to
rosy
stick together,
cheeks.
fellas.
And then they're like killing each other and committing acts of fucking violence. It's
Yeah,
just fucking
it gets,
weird.
if you guys remember, this gets very dark, right, Shah? I mean, this gets very dark.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch the movie. I've only seen parts of the OG one. But I mean, obviously the book gets pretty dark, but I do want to watch the movie.
Yeah, it gets
But this is
real
a
dark.
series, you said, right? This is on BBC.
Yeah, it's a series. Yeah, they made it a series. I have a feeling, I think they probably made it true to the novel, so they fleshed it out. And also, Bisho, why do I have all the graphics on my photo? How do I get rid of that?
Oh, the comments?
Yeah, I see the chat on my pictures.
Oh, someone must have hit show comments on stage. There you
Oh,
go.
is that? Oh, is that? Oh,
There
okay.
you go.
Oh, there I am. Okay, I like this sweater. It's freezing out. Yeah, I'm a fan. Bisho, I really want to check this out because I love the book. I love the story, and I'm curious if they go where it goes because it's really. I mean, look how young they are, dude. It's profoundly disturbing.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's put out by the BBC, so it's not maybe going to have the same American sensibilities of censorship. But then again, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna check it out. I'm a huge. It's probably one of my favorite books of all time. And Shah, you have the original. Like, when did you get? Did you get it in a steel book? Like, I didn't know. Like, did they re-release it?
No, Criterion put it out.
Wow.
So it's in the Criterion collection, but it's the
Oh my
OG.
God.
I think it's from like 63, maybe 60, early 60s.
Jesus. Kill the pig, cut his throat, bash him in. Kill the pig, cut his throat, bash him in. I just remember as a kid seeing that. I was like, dude, you know what's funny? Did we read this in grade school? Yeah, right? It was maybe
like 6th grade, something like that.
Holy
6th grade.
God. This is dark for 6th grade.
Yeah, I just remember this, the Scarlet Letter. I remember that one.
Love the Scarlet Letter. Love the Scarlet
To
Letter.
Kill a Mockingbird, obviously.
The Crucible. I think those were more. Some of these were in high school. As far as
they had us read The Hobbit in high school for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, us too. It was required reading. Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, I think, was in my. Well, I was in Catholic school, so.
Oh shit! I didn't tell you guys. I got Lamorta Darth from the library.
What did you get?
Lamorta Darth, like the compendium of King Arthur, that I watched Excalibur the other night.
Oh, dude,
Excalibur. Oh, dude, I just got Excalibur, man. I just ordered it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we could do a whole show on it. My brother Mike and I. 4K.
Dude, never seen it.
It's phenomenal. Are you kidding? It's gonna be one of your favorite movies of all time, bro. It's phenomenal.
You never saw it?
Oh, Shah, it is so good.
Hold on. Is it better than like Conan and like Sword and the Sorcerer? Is it better than those? Or?
Better than Sword and the Sorcerer. I don't know about Conan, but it's
the acting and everything. B-Show is so good. It's like British stage. Helen Mirren's in that fucking.
Helen Mirren. Who's the dark-haired guy from Usual Suspects? He plays Arthur's dad. Uther.
That's right. Yeah, I forget. It's Stephen. No, he's from Hereditary. What are we talking about?
Yeah, Patrick Stewart is in the movie as not Lancelot. He's one of the other nobles.
No, he's another noble.
But dude, the dragon's breath scene when the steam just so pouring out of Morgana's face. Yeah.
Dude, Shah, it's so like you're gonna be so freaked out with how good it is, and it's like what 71,
81,
81. I'm sorry. It's me and my brother Mike are obsessed with it. We talk about it all the time. You're getting a 4K of that, Shah?
Yeah, Arrow's putting it out. It's coming out.
When are you getting that?
Next month, I think.
Oh, you got to talk about it when you get it. I got to tell my brother Mike. I am so excited. Speaking of excitement, we've mentioned this on the show before. And for some reason, we thought this was like maybe not happening. It's kind of like a Toxic Avenger thing where it was happening, then we don't know what happened to it. But Faces of Death is coming out in April. And this is a great trailer. We don't know the plot. I kind of don't want to know the plot because it's obviously not the original Faces of Death, but I am a big Faces of Death fan. Shah, you're a big fan too.
This is the Excalibur that's coming out.
Oh my
I'm jealous, man.
God. You've got to be kidding me. This is such shots, so phenomenal. It's so goddamn phenomenal. And it's got nudity in it too, right, Bisha?
Oh my God, like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's got nudity.
Uther, like, I'm not going to ruin it for you, but like he's sucking titties and shit.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like Beastmaster, right?
It's kind of like a toned down Caligula. That's what I would call it.
Really? Damn.
Yeah. Right, Shot? Right, Bisha? Like, it doesn't have hard, it's not penetration. Caligula's penetration, but like,
yeah.
You know,
it's very select. There's like 1 or 2 scenes where you can see some shit, but definitely some like mouth on titty.
I love it so. I think it's just a gorgeous fucking movie, and people are real. It's a cult movie now for sure. But anyway, cult movies like that and Faces of Death from the 80s. This is coming to theaters. I love this trailer, it's good. Shah, you've never seen it, right?
Nah, I'm so hyped for this, dude. This is probably the trailer I've been waiting for the longest, man.
All right,
this in the back room. This in the back rooms.
Well, we don't have a backrooms trailer, but we got a Faces of Death trailer, and we're going to play it for you right now.
And if you lose the stream, anybody, just give it a few seconds. We'll come back on if they kick us off.
Yeah, they might kick us off. So it's showing all these real-world sort of destructive things like in Faces of Death.
Over the past 20 years, I've compiled a library.
And it has the audio. So original Faces of Death.
A circle that forever repeats itself.
Or it might not be the original, but
Repeats itself.
and it's like a montage of real murder and crime and violence coming into the skull.
The end of the beginning, or the beginning of the end.
Wow.
Oh, not the monkey, man. They have the monkey thing.
And they still have the graphic there. April 10th in theaters, man. Yeah, they do have the monkey, Shah. But everything in the Faces of Death, as this has been long sort of in the Faces of Death too. Shah, are you familiar with Traces of Death from the 90s?
Yeah, that's even worse.
I know bands that have songs on there. That is
But
all
it had
real.
the
That's
metal.
like
The host was a metal guy. He would play like metal
Yeah.
music all the time.
yeah, I know bands that are on that. They used to play it sometimes at shows. They would play it, but that's all like mafia killings and like what you call it, drug cartel hits and quartering. They quarter the guy with
Not
cars.
necessarily. It's got executions, cartel shit. It's got
A lot of cartel shit.
animal cruelty. It's got
A lot of animal cruelty.
yeah, tons of shit.
A lot
dude.
of animal cruelty.
I forgot those existed. I was working on a documentary with Schlack. I went over his house a couple times to do interviews with him, and he had the whole collection. And I was like, oh shit, I forgot about this. And yeah, I went and bought it on eBay and never watched it again, man. I'm
Traces
good.
of
I
Death.
watched
Yeah,
one
it's a lot of
episode.
animal shit. Yeah.
Can't do it, dude. Can't do it.
B-Show, have you ever heard of Traces of Death?
Just when you guys talked about it, I've never had any interest or appetite to check these movies out. I don't.
Well, this is a film. This Faces of Death is a movie. It's not. It's an actual film with actors, and it's not meant to be like this is the backdrop of it. Bisho, can we pull up what the plot is? I think we did look into this originally. Shah, isn't the plot that people discover the tapes or something like that? And
I
like,
think it was something like that.
and there might be a famous person or two associated with this.
I'll be honest, man. I'm a little shocked. They kind of went this far. To be
Yeah.
honest with you, I
Well,
thought it
that's
was
a
gonna be
red
pretty
band
plain.
trailer only for like you have to be an adult to see it.
Yeah, but I'm just shocked that they actually are willing to go the animal cruelty route, dude. It's
Well,
2026.
technically, we didn't see any of the animal cruelty. It was insinuated.
Dude, they were
And some.
there were
Sorry,
like
go ahead.
6 dude. I was just gonna say there's like 6 dudes pulling on a monkey. That's
We didn't. Yeah, but it was very quick, and we didn't actually see the end result. I mean, like, what were you gonna say, B-Show?
I was gonna say in the human-related stuff like the axes and shit, it looked like it could have been very easily CG and shit. So it looked.
Yeah, like I'm saying, I
fake
don't
enough,
know. I think
you
it's
know.
peppered in with like real life awfulness and fake shit. Do we know the plot?
Yeah, so the premise, according to Wikipedia, is a woman who moderates a YouTube-like platform responsible for filtering out any content that's offensive or violent comes across a group on the website that appears to be reenacting the murders from the original film.
Oh,
It's a meta reboot. I see.
Shah, they're not gonna show the animal stuff. You can't even make that now in this country.
I mean, even if they don't show that, just the fact that they're putting all these accidents in there, and I don't know, man. It's kind of it's gonna be a sensitive movie, dude. I'm really
B-Show,
surprised.
isn't somebody
they took
famous
it
in
out.
there? I could have sworn there's somebody like
Yeah.
a couple of famous people in this.
Well, let's find out. Barbie Ferreira,
But
Dr.
wait, Barbara
Montgomery.
Ferrer, she was from she
Charlie
left.
XCX. There you go.
What?
Yeah.
So Barbara Ferrer, what's her name? Barbara Ferrer. She was on that show, the high school show that now is Everybody Bangs Each Other with Zendaya.
Euphoria?
Euphoria. Yeah, she left it. She
I was
left
gonna
the
say
show.
Boy Meets World.
Well, she got all Ozempic, and she was like the heavy friend on there doing like BBW pay porn shit, and then like
Oh,
she
really?
got all Ozempic out and she left the show.
I see.
So, but she's a good-looking kid, and Charlie XCX is a big star. I mean, he's a big famous person. This is the cast of fucking Faces of Death, Shah? This is weird.
I honestly thought
Somebody else I thought was affiliated.
I thought Elijah Wood was connected to this, wasn't he
Is
originally?
he a producer?
Maybe
B-Show,
I
can we
thought
see
he
who
was
directed
connected
it
to
and who produced it?
Yeah. I feel like we talked about this a while ago.
Well, it was a long time
Produce-
ago. It was about a year and a half ago.
I'm not seeing him on here.
Okay. Maybe he was attached to it early. Who's the director?
Doesn't say. Oh, Daniel Goldhaber.
Any noteworthy material there from Mr. Goldhaber?
Summer Bad Kid Cam and Sudden Darkness, How to Blow Up a Pipeline. No, not really.
I've heard of How to Blow Up a Pipeline. That looked very fucking good. It looked a very small budget movie. Interesting. That looked great, actually. I think there might be a famous person associated with that or two. But boy, in the worst segue known to man, well, go ahead, Shah.
Hold on 1 second. There's so Elijah Woods does have a company called Spectra Vision. If they're the one that put this, yeah, Spectra Vision. If they're the ones
then
that
maybe
put
that's
out,
that. Yeah, then
he's the
that's
company
that's
owner.
his connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also
Says
owns a
production
record
companies
label.
Legendary Pictures, Divide and Conquer, and Angry Films. So.
Oh, okay. He has a label called Simeon Records, by the way, too. Puts out some cool bands. So in the worst segue, possibly in entertainment history. I mean, I don't know that there'll ever be a worse segue than this segue. We actually got a more fleshed out Super Mario Brothers Galaxy trailer.
Jesus Christ.
Let me just say this. Can I just say this? Show me other shows that will talk about Faces of Death and then Super Mario. I just want to know who they are because I will listen to them, B-Show, and I will watch them, and I will support their shit.
I don't even know how to segue that other than just to pull this up.
No!
But it's funny because, like, we were talking about, like, top movies of the year, and I just mentioned because I had seen it, like, have you guys heard about this K-pop movie? Because apparently everyone's seen it and we haven't. And you're like, it's made for 8-year-olds. By the way, Super Mario's coming out next year. And I'm like,
well,
so
first of all,
Super
Mario is from my generation. K-pop Demon Hunter is from like 4 years, the last 3 years. So it's obviously
no, it's this year. And again, I don't want to.
No, but I'm saying, but the popularity, the popularity behind it, is new. Mario has been popular for 4 decades. I mean, what, 3 decades? I mean, when did the original Mario come out and die?
I thought it was bizarre the transition because like the very next movie we talked about was like Mario, and then we talked about Zootopia 2 coming out and being huge. So.
Yeah, it's funny too because all my nieces and nephews love Mario Brothers, like they love it. And
I love to see that though, man. There's some shit that like my kids just won't take to that I liked, and my son was obsessed. He still likes it, but
well,
it's cool.
I think this is going to be maybe. I'll to make a prediction, Shah. I think this might end up on paper being until the Marvel movie comes out Christmas Day, the highest grossing film of the year. This Mario Brothers movie.
I would damn near bet my life on it, man. I think this is going to make
a bill fast. An easy bill. Yeah. Now, Bisha, didn't we track the other one at $1.50 million in the theaters?
Yeah, this movie's gonna print money, dude. It's ridiculous. They took like, oh
my god,
they used the last one as an excuse to like just throw everything in the kitchen sink in this movie. I caught so many Easter eggs on this, and there's such a fucking
in this one in the Galaxy in the new Galaxy trailer.
Yeah.
Let's play it, Shah. You haven't seen it, right?
No, I'm off social media, man. I don't see anything, bro.
All right, yeah. Joe Punch is the same. Joe Punch is this. This might make more than the original, which would be just to have 2 films in 5 years make $3 billion. It's a little insane.
I'm living in 1997, man.
Well, let's take a look. This is the more flesh. Well, I'm already excited. I haven't watched this actually. I saved it for the show. This is the Super Mario Brothers Galaxy trailer. Get a little volume there. Oh my god, who is that? Is that Luigi?
Mario Luigi, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're here.
Now, where's the troubled pipe?
Uh-oh.
That world is from one of the new movies.
Is it? One of the new games.
New games. Yeah.
That's what they said. They crossed this with everything, right?
Yep. There's the flower power.
Oh my god. I'm already so into this. There's no way I'm. Oh, he got bigger already? They got bigger? Oh fuck, that's gonna be awesome. I keep forgetting that like Illumination is affiliated with this.
Not the scared guy anymore. Yes, I am. People don't change.
Oh
Was this
God.
Luigi's Mansion?
It looks like it, yeah.
No.
It isn't?
Problem.
Nope. I don't remember the name. It's Super Mario Odyssey, I think.
Odyssey? Okay. We'll
It's like
check us on that.
Odyssey, Galaxy. There's like 3 or 4 different ones. And it's the whole front.
I would actually love
Hear
a
that music,
Luigi's
though?
Mansion, though.
Yeah, I hear the
Since
music.
it's
I heard the
so
din earlier, by the way.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Sorry,
this?
Shah. I didn't see Luigi's Mansion.
Is that, Oh my god! Stop it! I am so... Dude, this comes out in April?
Yeah.
Look at all these... Dude, there's so much in this. Holy shit!
Birdo.
There's so much in this. Oh, wow.
Who is this?
Come on.
So some dinosaur just shows up and he's now part of the group.
Oh, Jesus. April Fool's Day shot. Interesting. I thought this was a summer movie.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in love with this movie, man. I'll be honest.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
This and Faces of Death are probably my two most anticipated
Do
movies.
you think they
and
could come out? You know, they
ironically,
come out around the same time. You think we could double feature them,
double
like the
feature
Barbenheimer,
Faces of Death.
like the Mario
I
Faces
know.
of Mario, Faces of Mario.
Can we make this go viral, man? I hope that becomes a thing on TikTok, bro. We need Faces of Death and Mario.
Well, Faces of Death comes out 2 weeks later, and you know this fucker is going to be in the theaters for the show till about June.
Oh my God, it's got to be this. I don't know why they wouldn't have put this out in the summer. I don't know what else is coming out in the summertime.
They didn't want to compete with something. They didn't want to compete with a couple of things.
Man,
That's what I'm thinking. But Bisho, this looks fucking great.
yeah, dude. I honestly, every time I see something for this, I get even more excited because, like I said, I played some of the games with my kid, and I'm starting to see little Easter eggs.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking Yoshi, the fireballs, the frog
Yoshi
suit.
looks really cute. Yoshi looks.
I
great.
think in the last trailer there was like the Tanuki suit or something, the raccoon thing.
Yes,
Like,
he
they're
was in
going
the
all out,
suit.
man.
Yes, he was in the suit. Yeah.
This is gonna be
Wow.
fun.
So, I think so we got Toy Story 5 coming out, Mortal
Oh, they don't want to
Kombat.
compete with that. Yeah, they got to sweep.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Toy Story is gonna make a bill too.
Minions 3, Moana,
Oh, Moana too. Moana's coming out.
Spider-Man.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
forget it.
Paw
Oh,
Patrol.
is
the
gonna be-
live action Moana too, right?
Yeah, this might be
Yeah.
the biggest box office year in a long time, man.
Yeah, so
This
there's
might even
ton-
break
ton
a
of-
few
ton
years
of good
ago.
movies this summer.
Dude, there's
Yeah,
like
come
4
on.
movies that are gonna make $1 billion, and we didn't even get to the fucking Marvel movie coming out Christmas Day. That's a soft build, easy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no chance that's not making a bill.
Well, I think that's why last week I said it feels like we've shaken off that COVID slump where there was COVID, there were the shutdowns, and there was like all these movies that were delayed, and it seems like I hate to say Hollywood's back, man.
I don't
but
know,
this
man.
seems like
These
a
are some-
blockbuster year.
Guys, this seems infinitely bigger than maybe since we've been doing the show. Shot like this is a crowded field of massive properties.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any kids, so sadly, like I'm probably not going to see any of those movies because, most of them are for kids. But Super Mario, I mean, that's a timeless movie, man. And again, I'm
Timeless.
never going to get tired of them, man. They can put
Yeah,
out a
love
Yoshi
it.
movie, Donkey Kong World, Luigi's Mansion. I'm all for
Well,
it.
they
Paper
are.
Mario,
They're
if you wanna
doing
do
it.
that.
They're a universe now. It's a
Yeah.
Mario
No,
universe. They're
I'm
gonna
all
do.
for it.
Just
In
get
fact,
me,
I wanna-
get me Donkey Kong. Get me Donkey
I
Kong
want a
fast,
Paper
man.
Mario. I want a Paper Mario movie. That's what I really want.
That'd be cool.
I want a fucking Donkey Kong movie very badly.
Yeah.
I thought they were working on that Donkey Kong
That's what they
World or
said.
Country or something.
Yeah, the Kong Country. Is that Kong Country?
It might be.
Wow. Well, look, we're gonna have a big year talking about this shit. I want to save this other trailer for the NB show because it's a little too much here. But whatchamacallit? I think we could skip one of these two. We could just go to the Night Patrol Mummy, and then we'll close with the other one. So that CM Punk movie, where him and Justin Long are vampire cops. We mentioned this earlier. It's called Night Patrol. I actually haven't seen the real trailer, but it's coming to theaters, I believe. And it's an interesting premise. It's about, I think, vampire police. We'll flesh it out now. It stars Pepsi Phil, Justin Long, and there might be some other celebrities associated with this. We'll find out. Who knows? Maybe Iron Mike Sharp's in it. We don't know. Let's find out.
When I was a kid, all I wanted to do was be a cop.
Look at Justin Long.
I just thought it was the coolest thing.
He looks like my brother-in-law.
He looks like he got in some shape here, guys.
We're seen in a very negative light. Most of us are good, but there are a few bad apples out there.
That's Punk.
Turn around and face the other way.
CM Cobb. Oh, it's coming to Shudder?
Interesting.
I didn't know this was Shudder.
What is this? They shot your sister. I think it was Night Patrol.
Freddie Gibbs,
Oh, wow, that is.
the rapper.
You
So
guys
the
are special.
Hellraiser
I
director and
wanna
the
be a
first
part of
Omen
that.
director.
When are you gonna let me in on the big secret around here?
You want in Night Patrol? This is it.
What did you do to me?
I'm liking this idea.
Yeah, I like it too. I think this looks good.
They vampires.
Tonight, let's go. We show him how Night Patrol hunts. We bleed colonial courts dry.
Oh, that's Dermot Mulrooney.
I suddenly believe.
Y'all feel that? Coming for us next.
This is Night Patrol. We need to be ready.
Well, they say Night Patrol a lot in the Night Patrol trailer.
I feel like Peter Griffin. They said it.
Hey. This is a sacred night.
This is good versus evil.
So the cops are vampires. Okay.
We ain't gonna know until we get some payback on that demon.
Is it demons?
It could be lizard man.
What?
Yo, Trip, you bought them silver bullets?
Hold up, man. That's
Oh
that's
shit, that's
werewolves,
YG.
man. You tripping?
That's another rapper.
No, suck it.
Jermaine Flower, Freddie
Flying
Gibbs.
Lotus.
Flying Lotus is in the movie? Wow, they have Phil Brooks there and AJ Clare. I thought there was somebody else that's not getting a credit in here, but
Here, let's see.
oh, Dermot Mulrooney. Yeah, I called that.
Yeah.
Wow, this is coming to theaters next week, Bisha. In a couple. Well, this is in theaters now. I didn't even know that.
They say January 16th. Wow. You know what? I'll tell you this. I've seen a lot of love and a lot of people fighting on behalf of sinners, and this shares some common threads with it, with the vampires and the neighbor. You know what I mean? I'm really excited for this.
I think
really
this looks
am.
fun as fuck.
And I hope those people that came out for Sinners, armed to the teeth, come out for this movie too. I do.
Well, look, obviously there's some glaring differences here in terms of maybe about $80 million in a budget. But Shah, I'm surprised that this looks as good as it does.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's going to the theater because it's a Shudder movie. Shudder
Yeah.
movies usually
They do limit, and
Um,
then they end up on the network, which will be fun.
This looks fun. It looks like some mindless entertainment. It doesn't really look like something I would probably rewatch more than once, you know. But it definitely looks fun though. Once it comes to Shudder, I'll probably check it out. But again, to Bisho's point, like I do hope people do support this, but
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's going to the theater for this simply for the fact that we do a fucking show on movies and we didn't even know this is out. So
Well,
if
we've
we don't know-
also let. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I can't go anywhere. I got my movies in early in the month, and I haven't left the house since all week. You know what I mean? This came out last weekend. You know what I mean, B-Show? I mean, so I'm not that surprised because we're in like a deep freeze here throughout most of the country.
Yeah, I'm actually more surprised that Pepsi Phil went by Phil Brooks and not CM Punk. It's interesting.
Yeah, well, he's segueing into, the Dwayne territory.
Well, The Rock went by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for a while before he dropped it, but
Yeah, but that was smart though because people, you know. I'm excited for this. I think this looks fun. I thought this was a comedy, and it is not a comedy. And Shah, they got a couple of big rap people in here. That's interesting.
yeah, they got Freddie Gibbs. He's not like super famous.
I know. I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's the guy. Well, you know him because he gets beat up a lot. He got beat up by Jim Jones, Benny the Butcher, I think, jumped him. So he's constantly
Didn't
getting
they
beat
share
up.
a girlfriend or something? Didn't he have a baby with somebody?
Something like.
He had a baby with a porn star, I think. I'm almost positive.
He had a baby with a He had a baby with a It was a super light skin like.
Yeah,
bald.
built like a fucking brick shit house. Yeah,
Oh,
I know
yeah.
she is. She's got like spiderweb titties, like or some shit.
Yeah, I think he had a baby by her, and then after the beef, Benny the Butcher.
He got beat up
gave her-
after the baby. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're gonna get beat up by somebody from Griselda. I mean, that's
YG's a pretty famous rapper though. He's
I've
pretty
heard
big.
of YG. I've heard of YG as well. So we got two more trailers. I wanted to save this one for the end, but they have reboot The Mummy, but I don't know. If you watch the trailer, it doesn't look like The Mummy. I think that's the idea. These are from the people who originated the Saw franchise. The guy who actually directed the first Saw, who's in the Saw franchise, is director of this, and I think James Wan produces this movie. And I know what you're thinking, why do we have another Mummy that doesn't have Brandon Fraser and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? We are getting that. That's coming soon, by the way. They are doing that. But until that, we have this. So we have now another mummy and another, not the Tom Cruise mummy, not the Brandon Fraser mummy, not the Boris Karloff. This is the Saw people. What's his
James
face?
Wan?
James Wan, but the other guy, the actual director, I forget his name. But you'll see him. This is his film.
And from New Line, which is strange.
Oh, it's Blumhouse. Yeah. Well, James Wan is Blumhouse now. I mean, like. But I do feel that this has a very different vibe. So that right off the bat, they're pushing that they help put out weapons. And of course, James Wan and Blumhouse, they have separate entities there, but they do.
Yeah, what is it, Atomic Robot or something like that?
Atomic Robot, yeah. But I like these graphics already, you know, guys. Like, it doesn't look like
I like
the
the chanting too.
Yeah, it's supernatural, you know, shit. And this is like the tagline is what happened to Katie. Oh boy, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, Lee Cronin. All comes out also in April. What the fuck is going on in April? Shah, I have to admit, this is not what I thought it would. I mean, they're doing a good job separating themselves from all this other lineage.
Yeah, see, it looks good. I was just getting ready to give it enough credit, saying it's like a Blumhouse movie, but it actually looks good. They lost me at the last second, though. I didn't realize the mummy is like a 14-year-old girl, dude. That's.
I don't know I don't know that that's what it is.
That's
we
what it
don't know the
seems like,
plot.
though. I'm kind of used to like the old ass fucking creepy man mummy.
Yeah.
That's my only complaint. I mean, it looks good. We don't know really anything about it, but it looks good.
Yeah, and it's also coming out very soon. Bisho, like I said, this is interesting to me. If this is made well, I have an interest in checking this out. Like, you know what I mean? If it gets good reviews or what have you.
I mean, yeah, look, I'm a fan of the original Universal monsters, but the Mummy I thought was maybe the weakest of the bunch. This looks interesting. I don't understand what the modern tie-in is, but it says, according to IMDb, the young daughter of a journalist disappears into the desert without a trace. 8 years later, the broken family is shocked when she is returned to them, as what should be a joyful reunion turns into a living nightmare. What's that movie we watched? It was like a zombie movie, but it wasn't. We Buried the Dead. Fuck, it was last year or the year
about
before.
the people that came to life that were dead, like in the foreign movie. That was a cool
real
movie.
Slow.
Yeah, wasn't that like wasn't that like an Eastern European movie? It was about like people who were recently died, but they come back and they're all fucked up.
I remember it was a neon movie, but I never seen it.
Yeah, it's a fucked up movie. It was pretty good. And you know, Joe Punches points out Lee Cronin's Wolfman was supposed to be a piece of shit, but his fucking Invisible Man, I don't know how either one of you haven't seen that fucking thing. It's fucking fantastic, man. It is hard as fuck. So I will be maybe checking this out. Don't Wake the Dead. I don't know if that's
Handling the Undead.
Handling the Undead. Yeah, that was but Bisho, that was very heavy. That was like children and
dude. I almost cried
grandmas
the last scene with the mom.
That was heavy,
shit.
bro. That was a fucked up movie. That was very well made. Was that like Norwegian or something like that? It was
either Norwegian or like
Icelandic,
Czech or something.
Yeah, that was a fucking great movie. Okay, I saved this for last because I have a personal stake in this movie. I'm a big fan of the genre, and I will probably be apologizing for this movie, even if it's a piece of shit. When I was a child, there were two big things going on in the early 80s if you were especially a young boy. No, I'm not talking about the Cold War. I'm talking about G.I. Joe and He-Man. And then, of course, we had Transformers. But He-Man, from an action figure thing, was a big fucking deal in my home. I had younger brothers. I'm a big G.I. Joe guy. I talk about G.I. Joe a lot with B-Show. But I have been in love with He-Man my whole life. I am a big fucking fan of He-Man. Castle Grayskull may be one of the coolest toys you could ever own in your life. We used it with all of our other toys, even our wrestling figures we used Castle Grayskull with. I have been hoping that there would be, unlike the G.I. Joe abortion movies that came out, that they would maybe make something cool with He-Man. And I'm cautiously optimistic, but we're going to watch the He-Man trailer. I think it looks pretty good, but I'm not going to get all too excited. So if you haven't watched the Masters of the Universe trailer, we're going to check it out now. God, I hope this doesn't suck.
All that stuff that only exists in legends and bedtime
That
stories.
looks terrible. I love the
Talking
castle. That
tigers,
bird looked terrible.
Grayskull looks good.
And magic swords that can make a man as
Sword looks
mighty
good.
as a god. Where I come from, that stuff is real.
So I don't know who this guy is, but he looks all right.
Why did you send me away?
I wanted you to be safe. So I sent you to a place I knew that they'd never find you. There's...
This obsession with nerd stuff and sword things, it's
She looks
not a
funny,
good
too.
look for human resources.
So the sword is how Adam
I
becomes
know
He-Man.
it sounds crazy, but that sword is gonna show
Whoa.
me the way home.
Sword looks so
Oh, wait a
bad.
minute.
Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry.
Oh, it's in like a comic book
mine.
store. Castle Grayskull looks good. Neither one of you have seen
It's about
this?
to get weird.
No.
Okay.
Oh, who is that?
See the
Yeah, man at arms. Shit.
yeah. They
What
saved
am I
Skeletor
supposed to
for the
do?
end.
I think I did see a picture of him, but it looks good.
Yeah, he looks
Oh,
good.
there we go.
Take the
Yeah. Beastman.
Protect them.
Is that Idris Elba?
Yeah, he's Man at Arms.
What?
Yeah, look at Beastman. By the way, wait till you see who Evil Lyn is. Say it! Say the thing!
Damn.
You finally get a good Skeletor here. Yeah. Looks fucking great. That's Jared Leto, by the way.
Yeah. It was a hell of a lot better than the 1980s version.
Okay. Again, this is not Shah. This is not from your generation, but I got to tell you, my nerd boner for this is great because I think they did a good job with making it campy, but also not making it look too campy. Because I think Skeletor looks good. It looks CGI to death, but what the fuck else is it supposed to look like?
Yeah, I know it was. I know Masters of the Universe came out before like our age, but I actually grew up on it, man. Like those were the main toys that I played with.
Oh, they're the
and
best. The best.
In Iran, I got my hands on the cartoons too through satellite.
Oh, the best.
So I grew up on the cartoons. Actually, those weren't my favorite cartoons. I'll be honest, man. I'm kind of in the middle of the road with this.
Yeah, me too. I'm not hating it, but
It's got a lot of potential. I just feel like this. It's so CGI heavy, and it just looks so polished and clean. And I miss set pieces, man. Like we can still do some miniatures, like blend it a little bit. This just seems like a Marvel movie with He-Man characters and SMS. You know what I mean? Like I don't need I don't know, man. I just kind of wish they kind of stuck to its roots and it was more of like a old school nostalgic vibe versus like, oh, let's do like a brand new version where they're texting and fucking like.
Well, yeah, he's on Earth. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's hokey. But
Skeletor
again,
looks good though. I'll give him that.
Skeletor looks way better than I
Phenomenal.
think we all thought that was going to look. B-Show, your thoughts?
I'm trying to separate the effects from the overall story that we saw in the trailer and people in it. I think the cast looks great, and yes, what's her name? From Together was
She's Evil Lyn,
right?
She's Evil Lyn.
Alison Brie.
Alison Brie, that cutie.
Yeah, man. And look, I'm all for this. I think I need to check off my my hipster brain a little bit when I watch movies like this because I just need to enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
I liked everything. I like the movie. I love the graphics. I love the logo
Yeah.
effects
the sword
coming
looks
up.
great too.
And I'm with Shah. Like I just had a long conversation with my brother and my cousin about, what changed in the 90s with movies. Like you couldn't have done a practical miniature of Grayskull and just composited it in. Did everything have to be like CG to death? That's my only thing. It looks good for what it is.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Can you look and see who directed this? Because I think that might play a big part. Because it's not like it's a Guillermo del Toro doing He-Man, where he got real mad. He built the castle, and he fucking. I'm just curious who the gave
Travis
this to.
Knight.
That name sounds familiar. What has Travis Knight done?
As far as director, Bumblebee. Oh, that's why.
Oh, Bumblebee was a big success.
It was, but again, and Transformers came up in our conversation because they were comparing Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings and why does Transformers look like it does? It's like, well, Peter Jackson is an artist and a craftsman. Yeah. Transformers just wants the effect. They don't give a shit if
Bumblebee
it's magic
was very successful, and it was very different from the other Transformer movies in a lot of ways. It was more of like a personal story. Did this guy do anything prior to Bumblebee?
It looks like he directed a stop-motion animated movie called Kubo and the Two Strings.
Wow.
And then he was a producer on Paranorman and an animator.
Oh, so he's an animation guy. Yeah, Shah, I didn't know that you actually had access to these toys because I forget the name of the tiger, but it looks literally like the fucking tiger. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So keep in mind, some of my family moved to Europe before I did. So what they would do is they would send me like the Hasbro figures because they knew I loved wrestling. So I had all the Hasbro wrestling figures, like the first series, second series.
Amazing.
I had all that shit, all the He-Mans, the Street Sharks. I had all those in Iran.
Yeah, I know you're a big.
There's a Street Sharks movie or show coming. Did you guys know that?
I saw this. I thought it's a comic book, maybe, but I could be wrong.
Okay, all right.
I could be wrong.
But yeah, man, I had the
Battle
Ninja
Cat,
Turtles. I even had the Toxic Crusaders. I had all their toys in Iran. Because I got them from London. My uncle, he would buy it, and every time he came back to Iran, he would bring me a bunch. So
I love those He-Man toys, man. And dude, I had Castle Grayskull. That motherfucker. I see that at toy conventions now, B-Show, and I pee in my pants a little bit. Like, I really would love to have that in my life. My life would be better if I had that in my life.
There's something, someone told me this a long time ago. There's something about being able to buy yourself the shit that you either had or couldn't afford when you were a kid.
Yeah.
When you're an adult. It's a certain kind of
There's
feeling.
nothing like it, yeah.
And to be fair, every Christmas, I look on eBay for that goddamn aircraft carrier just to see if I can get a steal because I know you want it.
Yeah,
but
I want
like,
it so bad.
I saw a fully intact one going for like $100. No. It was like $11,000.
Yeah, it's not $100. You could wipe your ass with $100.
Oh, $11,000. Yeah.
$11,000 for the fully.
They have a new version of the Castle Grayskull that my brother got my nephew.
I want the OG.
And it doesn't look bad.
What does it look like? How much does it go for? It's not the original though, right?
$194.
Shah, did you ever have the original when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't it the best fucking toy ever?
I know we're getting ready to wrap this up. Bisho, did you have these toys? They were called. It wasn't Mad Max. But it was like, hold on, I'll find it.
It's Mini Max something. It was like a Polly Pocket for boys.
Yeah. Yo, can you Google that real quick? Those were like, I had all of these back in Iran, and I was fucking obsessed with these, man. But like toys,
I think Castle Grayskull of all the toys in my life.
I don't think. No, it was Mighty Max. That's what it was.
Mighty
called.
Max.
I've heard of Mighty Max. Yeah, I know Mighty Max.
Mighty Max. Yeah. Anybody in the chat room remember these toys?
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Can you make that? A little bit
I had literally, I think, almost every single one of these.
My wife's
been that thing you open it up and it's got little shit in it. Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah.
Wow.
These are the ones I would love to rebuy these on eBay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up after the show. I might have to rebuy some.
Wow, those look fun. Easy to lose.
Choking hazard too. Like I'm shocked. This is.
I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna be 55 this year, so if anybody wants to get me a present, Castle Grayskull would be good. But then I would need people to have things in it. B-Show. What am I gonna do? Put Daredevil in Castle Grayskull? It's a fucking shonda. I can't do that.
Yeah. Well, what did it come out? 1984.
Something like that. Yeah, I was in 7th grade.
1981.
So. Yeah, I went to G.I. Joe.
They made a there was like a Batman Batcave that unfolds like this.
I think I've
seen
the
90s that we had.
Yeah, I think I've seen that. But anyway, we're going to head on over. We got a couple of things we want to cover on the old Patreon. So please consider going to our Patreon. It's patreon.com/spitballmedia. $5. Tons of content there. You're going to get access to the Q&A shows. They're coming back. Look at that Castle Grayskull. Wow. And by the way, that was just a cheap piece of plastic, that Castle Grayskull. Look at all the fun stuff in there. Oh my God.
$449.
$449 out of the box or in the box?
Oh, out of the box. Looks like it has all the pieces though.
$449. I can't do that shit. By the way, it's my wife's birthday. I haven't got her a present yet. Maybe I'll get her Castle Grayskull. She would love that. Yeah. Anyway, patreon.com/spitballmedia. Get your questions in. We're going to keep that open for an extra week. Shah's going to do a special show this month for you. That's his second on the situation developing in Iran, despite anything you're hearing in the media. You can't get that from the main media sources there, but we will be doing I'm going to be doing a show in February, and we're going to do start the February month, the first week with the Q&A for January. Whatchamacallit. So please check out Rich Dow's podcast, X's and O's. Then, of course, we have Cleric of Chaos. Is it Near Death Experience?
Cheating Death.
Cheating Death. There's an album called Near Death Experience that I'm a big fan of. So I'm always thinking of it. Cheating Death. And, of course, whatchamacallit. Who else are we forgetting there? The Necromaniacs podcast.
Report.
The Minorities Report. That's the new show with Chris. Yeah, that's a new show. The Minorities Report there. And then, of course, I think Soup's doing a Q&A. Soup's doing a special show for the Rumble this weekend. I am not on it. I don't even know if I'm going to catch the Rumble, but you should be checking that out as well. Of course, the Necromaniacs podcast. Next week, I'm going to join my friends in the UK for Ringsiders to talk about the Rumble. That's next week. Yeah, they're going to be doing a Rumble show there. Those guys have been very busy in the really real world, so shout out to them.
Whatever happened to Rivers Johansson? I think he still subscribes, but I don't ever hear from him because he's off social media.
I guess we'll find out. Maybe I'll see him next week on the Ringsiders. Maybe he's like Shah. Maybe he got banned. Who knows? I don't know what the fuck's going on. And, of course, I'll have some information on my album next week. But anyway, we're going to head on over to Patreon. I hope you guys have a good, safe weekend, and we'll see you next week on the regular show.